Thank you for joining us in another series of the Global Coaching and Consulting Group's educational series for executives. My guest today is Dr. Gregory Cotton, who is the Chief Executive Officer of MAG7 Venture Technologies Group. He's had over 30 years of military and commercial experience in the areas of logistics, risk management, intelligence, anti-terrorism, Lean Six Sigma crisis, and global business development. He's also a member of the Turnaround Management Association, the Academy of Management, the Association of Corporate Growth, and on and on and on. He has his PhD in Organization and Management with an emphasis on leading during complex business challenges. He was formally trained by the Department of Defense as an anti-terrorism officer, equal opportunity advisor, and as well as in the fields of military intelligence and operations. And commercially, he was trained by the Lockheed Martin Corporation in risk management and opportunity management, Lean Sigma, earned value management. My goodness, Gregory, this list just goes on and on. But we're fortunate to have Dr. Cotton with us today because he is an expert on risk and the business intelligence risk associated with that. So, welcome.
Well, thank you. Glad
now,
to be here.
You've been in quite a number of countries,
yes.
And we're both on the Global Business Committee of the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
What are some of the most dangerous areas in the world for executives?
Well, Helga, if you're going to look at the most dangerous right now, there are several places, but in terms of areas, you want to look at Southeast Asia, some of the former Soviet Union areas, and also Latin America. Latin America being, I'd say, the most dangerous.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
absolutely.
what makes all these areas particularly dangerous? Are there similarities or differences?
Well, kidnappings. Kidnappings in Latin America and some of these other countries they're businesses. Latin America, probably 75% of the kidnappings around the world for ransom occur there.
Wow.
Yes, so absolutely.
What are some of the risk issues in Southeast Asia, for instance? Then?
Well, same thing, okay, but it's not as dangerous. This is not to say that you're by no means safe. I mean, you have to take precaution, no matter where you go. But the places I just named off, they are by far at the top of the list.
Well, what are some of the things that executives can do to protect themselves?
Well, for one thing, you have to be prepared. You can't just assume that you're going to be okay.
We've had these conversations, haven't we?
Absolutely, yes. And this happens a lot. People think that, well, I'll go there and I'll act like an American. I will wear the expensive watch. I'll wear the Armani suit. I'll do that, and I'll be okay. I won't vary my, the way I travel or anything like that. You can't do that.
No.
Okay. And people will see that. They will target you, and next thing you know, you're kidnapped. What a lot of companies have done, I think probably over 80% of the Fortune 500 companies, what they have is K&R insurance, kidnap and ransom insurance. Most of your kidnappings normally range to get a person out. They usually demand between $2 to $10 million.
But it strikes me that it would be better to take preventative measures rather than just focus on the insurance.
No, absolutely. However, it's a combination of both. There's a lot of controversy about whether or not to pay. Okay, but realistically, if you don't have it, there's less of a chance of you getting out. So yes, you want to have the training, but you also want to have some type of insurance that can get you out of that situation.
Now, when you say training, I mean, I've been espousing corporate cultural training for many years. What do you say falls in the realm of that training?
Well, of course, absolutely. The cultural training, understanding what it takes and what you need to know to be in that country. I mean, we've discussed this several times about you may walk on the wrong side of the street, you may say the wrong thing, you may a gesture or anything could get you landed in jail.
Or immediately deported.
Absolutely, absolutely. You need professionals to professional training, so that it minimizes your risk.
How many companies are doing that type of training at this point, though, would you say?
I would say it's a hit or miss. I don't think there are enough companies actually investing in that.
Mm-hmm.
They will give, for example, maybe show them a video or something, or maybe give them a pamphlet or something, things to look out for, but that falls far short of what they really need to do. They need to get outside help. They also need to get into a situation where it's sustainment training,
mm-hmm.
not just one time. I mean, this should be an ongoing
mm-hmm.
thing, and a lot of companies are not willing to invest
mm-hmm.
that kind of money to do that.
One of the things that I always advocate is ongoing coaching with the person, even long distance, so that we can discuss their issues or try to resolve their issues before
mm-hmm.
they become crises.
Absolutely.
So that's certainly something.
Yes. Proactive risk management is what that is.
Give our viewers some idea of what it is that you do for your clients.